Hey, what's up? I guess that's true. What would you like to know about me? Let me see. I like to chat with my friends all night long. No. What I mean is that I chat with my friends online. I probably shouldn't have told you that. I don't want my mom to know that I stay up all night chatting online. Thanks. Maybe I shouldn't tell you so much about myself anymore, though. Hey, what's up? Actually, I have a question for you. Have you ever had a secret admirer? Well, I definitely have a secret admirer. Remember when I told you that I chatted online with my friends all night long? Well, I spend a lot of time chatting with one particular guy. I have a webcam, too. The thing is, he's seen me, but I haven't seen him. I've also sent him some pictures of me, but I haven't seen any of him yet. He's shy, I guess. I think I've said too much already. I'm sorry. I should keep my big mouth shut. Maybe later. I have to decide if I can trust you. Goodbye. Yeah? Alright, and I'll let you know if anything else comes to me.
Hello, neighbor.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, I don't really see the point in that. Why bother? Well, if you want to get to know me better, you should do it quick. If you haven't noticed, I'm not as fresh as a daisy anymore. That may be true, but I'm not the budding rose I used to be. Oh, I was a looker in my day. I even have photographic evidence to prove it. Oh, I'm sure that you're just being polite. Ah, it doesn't matter. I don't show my old photographs to anyone. I don't know why you're interested, but I'll think about it. Hello, neighbor. Well, I don't mind telling you that our last conversation has had me reminiscing about my youth. I was recalling my days in the warm spotlight of show business. You said it yourself. I was quite the beauty queen. And I must admit, I had a lot of male admirers. I did a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Remember those photographs I told you about? Oh, they're very glamorous portrait shots of me, and tastefully done, too. Oh, but that was all so long ago. It's not really worth discussing. I'll give it some consideration. Hello, neighbor. I've decided to tell you something. You seem genuinely interested in my youth and my show business days, and I'd like to share with you a thing or two about them. Before I tell you, you should know how lucky you are. I made an oath to my husband that I wouldn't tell a soul about this until he was dead and buried, which he most certainly is. Now then, can you take an oath of secrecy that you won't divulge this information until I'm dead and buried next to my husband? The year was 1951, and my husband went to Korea to serve our country in the war. The problem was, I was left to fend for myself. So, what's a girl to do when she has to pay the bills, but has no real job skills to speak of? She has to utilize her best assets. That's when I decided that I'd make my money in show business, as a burlesque dancer. Those photographs I told you about definitely show me in full bloom. So, now that you know me better, what do you think? Very well. I've always been proud of my stint in show business. Oh, but you've just bolstered that pride. I kept that a secret from the world for over 50 years. I must say that I was afraid you might belittle me, but you didn't. That makes me feel closer to you. I think that I've made a special friend today. Thank you.
Welcome to your garden, your own little...
Someone crushed my flowers, and now your garden is nicer than mine. Well, it was probably those damn neighborhood dogs. Well, even though my garden is ruined, you did a pretty snappy job on yours, I must say. Not likely. Although you do seem to have a gift for gardening. By the time the garden show comes around this year, I'll have my garden in tip-top shape. Good day, my dear.
And I caught her stealing in broad daylight. It's nice to know that someone listens. Did you want to say something? He's cute and all, but I wouldn't go that far. Hi. I'm just imagining a worst-case scenario and praying that it never happens. Oh my God. In case you haven't noticed, worst-case scenarios happen to be my thing. Do you keep a diary? Have you ever let anybody read it? Well, could you imagine what would happen if it got out and everybody read it? Exactly. That's why I look worried. Not exactly. I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm going to stop. Right now. I'll tell you what. I'll consider it. Hey, do you have a minute? Hi. Actually, I want to talk to you about something. Okay, let's say that you heard a rumor that was going around, and it was about you. How would you feel about that? Would it make it worse if the rumor wasn't exactly true? What I mean is, it's mostly true, just embellished a little, maybe a lot, here and there. I thought that's what you'd say. I've probably said too much already. You know me. I just don't know when to stop. Thanks. I might take you up on that offer. It's just that there's so much going on right now. I really need someone to talk to.
So what are you going to do about that?
He's cute and all, but I wouldn't go that far.
He's a very sweet person.
And to think, at a point I trusted her. It's just that there's so much going on right now. I really need someone to talk to.
Well, first impressions are just that. Superficial. Really? You think so?
Is it just me, or does that guy really creep you out? What are you going to do about that? It was so weird being... already.
And this is what I mean.
Hey, nice to see you.
The madly flapping assailant has already begun to claw and peck out the eyes of the hunter. He screams and wildly flails.
You must be looking for Lynette.
So, the cycle of life continues.
What do you mean? Are you talking about having an affair? Look, I find you very attractive, but I love my wife. I love Lynette. Tell you what.
Of course you do. Hi there. It sure is a beautiful day, isn't it? Oh, calm down. It's not that big a deal.
I never got that feeling from them.
Oh my god, that's so true.
Hi there. It sure is a beautiful...
It's just that there's so much
Hi.
going on right now. I really need someone to talk to. Our last couple of conversations. Remember when I was babbling about what would happen if my diary got out and everybody read it? And do you remember when I asked you how you'd feel if you heard a rumor about you that wasn't exactly true? Well, I sort of have a confession to make, and I was really hoping it could stay between us. Can you keep it our little secret? Okay. Oh, where should I start? I wrote a book about my life. Actually, it's not so much an autobiography. It's more of a diary. Anyway, this book features most of our neighbors as characters. You even have a small part in it. The problem is, this book is sort of like my children's books. You know, like the way I use real creatures like lions, but lions don't really sing and dance in real life. It's that kind of thing. Look, I just wanted to add some color to my characters, and maybe make myself look a teensy-weensy bit better. So I may have exaggerated personality traits of certain neighbors. So now you know. Go ahead and tell me off or punch me or whatever. God, you're so right. I was completely beating myself up for no reason. So you don't think I'm a horrible person? What can I say? You've been an incredible help. This is a load off my mind. You're right. I am your friend, and I'm better for it. Hey, do you have a minute?
And here's why it's going to work.
No.
It was always a little creepy. Hi there. It sure is a beautiful...
Oh, hey. How are things going? Hey, it's probably not as bad as you think it is. I mean, well, I don't know what you found, but teenagers are teenagers. Wow, I guess he isn't wasting any time. Well, if there's anything I can do to help. Actually, do you have any idea what the girl's name is? Allison. I think there's a girl named Allison in Julie's class. You should ask her. Maybe she can give you some dirt, you know? You know, there's always a chance that this girl isn't the reason why he's doing poorly. Has anything else changed recently? Julie and I always go to see the school plays. I don't remember seeing him in anything. Maybe you should talk to my daughter Julie. She'll probably know the deal. You know, if you're really concerned about his grades, you could just call his teacher directly. Well, you could always go by and see his teacher. Wait, you know what? I think Bree might have her cell phone number. Well, Bree is good friends with the superintendent of the school district, so even if she doesn't have the number for your son's teacher herself, I'm sure she could get it for you. No problem at all. Good luck with Bree.
Hey, neighbor. How are you today? The boys managed not to break or steal anything today, so it's a good day. Same here. Hey, tell me something. Hey, neighbor. How are you today? I was hoping I could ask you an important question. Do you count me as one of your friends? Great! Glad to hear it. I need all the friends I can get. I have over 300 friends so far. In today's world, it's easy to make that many friends. Maybe I'll tell you my secret sometime, but not quite yet. I have to go. Need to keep counting. Hey, neighbor. How are you today? What are you talking about? I'm not sure that I should. It's a little embarrassing, and I'm really not sure I can trust you. Okay, but you can't tell anyone about this, and that includes Lynette. Most of my friends are online. I've never actually met them. I love meeting people online. I don't feel judged or anything. I can open up. I'm not afraid of showing the different parts of myself that I don't normally tell anyone. You know what? I've probably said too much already. I'll think about it. See you later. Hey, neighbor. How are you today? I think I want to tell you more about my secret. I've been dying to tell somebody, but it's hard to find someone who I could trust or someone who would understand me. I can trust Lynette, but trust me, she wouldn't understand. Remember when I told you that I collect friends online? Well, I have a special friend that I chat with online. She has a webcam set up in her bedroom. I can see her when we chat, but she can't see me. I see a lot of her, but not all of her. She must be a little shy because her head is always out of the frame. But I can see everything from the neck down, if you know what I mean. I don't know her real name, but her screen name is QT Pie, and she knows me only as Big Papa. And she has a hot body and a dirty mouth. So, you probably think I'm a pervert, don't you? Or that I'm somehow cheating on Lynette by doing this? You're absolutely right. I was being so hard on myself. I hadn't thought of it in those terms. I usually only open up to people online. It's good to know that I have a real-life friend to confide in. Thanks. Hey, nice to see you. You must be looking for Lynette. What do you mean? Are you talking about having an affair? Look, I find you very attractive, but I love my wife. I love Lynette. Tell you what. Hey, nice to see you. You must be looking for Lynette. What do you mean? Are you talking about having an affair? Look, I find you very attractive, but I love my wife. Tell you what. Hey, nice to see you. You must be looking for Lynette. What do you mean? Are you talking about having an affair? Look, I find you very attractive. Tell you what.
Hello, you have reached AAA Temporary Services. Please select the service you are interested in. Please select the level of cleaning service you would like to hire. For more information on each level of service, please visit our website or our store. Would you like to order or cancel additional services? Hello, you have reached AAA Temporary Services. Please select the service you are interested in. Please select the level of gardening service you would like to hire. Would you like to order or cancel additional services?
Hello. Well, I'm not sure what to say. What about your husband? I knew there was something special between us. I could tell by the way you looked at me. That was very nice. I'm glad you asked me to go upstairs with you. I'll do better next time. I was tired today. I'm always ready for anything you need me for. I always enjoy my time spent with you.
You have reached Edie Britt of Fairview Realty, where we handle all of your needs. Please leave your name and number after the beep. If you're calling for an appointment, please include the property address in your message.
Thank you for calling. Leave your message and I will return your call at the earliest opportunity.
you
Hey there, still standing around? How did things go with Bree and Julie? We just talked about this. Between Bree and Julie, you should have all the information you need on this girl and what's going on with your son at school.
Oh, hello. I'm sick to my stomach. Actually, I made myself sick. Before I tell you, can I ask you a question? Have you ever done something you feel so guilty about that you want to hurl just thinking about it? Well, I definitely know how it feels. Okay, there's a good reason why my stomach hurts. I feel really ashamed for what I did. I've probably said too much already. Forget what I said. I'm sure I'll feel better soon. Thanks. Oh, hello. I know how you feel. Remember when I said that I did something I'm ashamed of? I really want to tell my mother about it, but I'm afraid she'll freak out if I tell her. I can't believe that I'm scared again. I really shouldn't say anything else. I don't know why, but I always tell you more than I should. I'm just too embarrassed to tell anyone right now. Thanks.
We gotta get out of here!
Oh, hello.
Here they come again!
I really need your opinion. I want to tell you my secret. The thing I can't bring myself to tell my mother. No matter what, I want to be the one to tell her. So this has to stay between us, okay? Remember when I told you that I did something that made me feel so guilty I wanted to hurl? What I felt guilty about was eating too much. I felt so guilty that after I ate, I would force myself to vomit. When it was over, I felt ashamed and stupid, but I couldn't stop. After doing it for a while, I got scared. So I came up with a plan to stop the cycle. It was simple. I decided that I just wouldn't eat anything. It was right when I started high school. I was a freshman. I went to a support group at school, so I'm all right now. But I never told my mom it happened. So, what do you think? What should I do?
Barge loads of delicious, juicy mystery meat.
Mechanically separated by 1,000 miniature knives and pressed into familiar shapes.
You're so right. That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Come on, make it Blamco.
Wow. I can't believe how wrapped up in embarrassment and guilt I was for no reason at all. I feel like a new person. How will I ever be able to repay you? Thank you. I'm so glad that I trusted you.
Gotta get out of here! Here they come again!
Oh, hello. I really need your opinion. I want to tell you my secret. The thing I can't bring myself to tell my mother. No matter what, remember when I told you that what I felt guilty about? I felt so... After doing it, it was simple. I decided it was right when I... So, what do you think? You're so right. Wow. Thank you.
Hey there, do I know you? What are you talking about? You're joking, right? I mean, I hope you're not, but surely you are. But isn't that a wedding ring you're wearing? I can't believe this is happening. How did I get so lucky? So where should we go to do this? Wow, that was even better than I had hoped it would be. Yeah, thanks again for being aggressive. I'm always game for something in that vein again.
Excuse me, do you have the time? Thanks anyway. See you around. Goodbye, Ven.
Well, hello there. Well, actually, I'm in the middle of making dinner. What did you need? Oh, no bother at all. I was just updating my phone list this morning. Ms. Savage's home number is 555-0175. What was the other question you had? I'm sorry. I really don't know her at all, but my son Andrew has mentioned her a few times. If you can find Andrew, I'm sure he'll be able to help you.
Hi, have you talked to Bree yet? Okay. Hey, I like your cell phone. I used to have one just like that. Oh, sweetie, don't be nervous. Just make the call. How bad could it really be?
Oh, hello. Sure, go ahead. Yeah, we have English together, and he has the same biology teacher as me, but we're not in the same class. My locker is right next to Mr. Schmitter's room. It's okay. The same as usual, I guess. Not really. I mean, I like her and we talk in the halls from time to time, but she's kind of in the too cool for school crowd, so we don't hang out together or anything. Actually, we hang out in different groups. She's really cliquey, and I'm not. Well, she seems really nice. I mean, she's probably the only cheerleader who's actually worth talking to, and is willing to talk to me. She's also in choir with me, too. We just don't hang out after school or anything. So, your son hasn't brought her home or anything? I thought they were serious. Oh, hello. Sure, go ahead. I did a little bit last year, but this year I think the play got canceled or something. I'm not really sure what happened. Something about a budget cut. I was kind of bummed. I really wanted to do a play this year. It would have looked good on my transcript. You know who would know about this stuff for sure? Andrew Vandekamp. He's totally into theater, which surprised me. But he should know.
Hello. What can I do for you? Oh, really? What type of questions? Well, I don't really like to gossip. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, hello. Well, yeah, I was in a few plays back in freshman year, but there's nothing going on anymore. No, some sort of budget cuts. There haven't been any play rehearsals since the first week of school, so I've had to help around the house after school. Ugh. Hate to break it to you, but I think you may want to talk to your son about this. There haven't been any rehearsals all year. I've seen him hanging out with Allison a lot lately. Whatever. You mean the hottie student teacher? Tabitha. That's what she makes us call her. Hell no. But she and your son seem to get along pretty well. We used to bag on him for spending hours after school in her office. I'm not sure. Talking about homework, I guess. Unless he was working for extra credit. Well, come to think of it, I have seen him after school hanging out by Allison's car lately.
Hello? This is Tabitha. Who is this? Oh, hello. How can I help you? I'm sorry. It's school policy not to discuss a student's personal matters to anyone who's not their parent or legal guardian. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you, but my hands are tied. I wouldn't want to lose my job. I need these student teacher credits to graduate. I'm sorry. I can't divulge that information either. I'm sure you can understand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay. Well, I can arrange a parent-teacher conference if you would like. Well, I generally don't like to get involved in student affairs, but ever since he started dating that slut, Allison, he won't talk to me anymore. Well, that phony cheerleader started snatching him away after school, and he stopped attending our special tutoring sessions. Oh, well, I was just helping him deal with things that he was finding hard to grasp during normal school hours. I'm just saying, a boy his age, in his prime, should really be grateful of the skills and techniques that an older, more educated woman can provide. All I'm saying is that if he puts his attention where it belongs, his grades will likely improve. Listen, if you don't tell your son to break up with Allison and resume our tutoring sessions, I can make sure he won't graduate. You do want your son to go to college, don't you? Hey, lady, you can do whatever you want, but may I remind you that my father is the superintendent of the school district. I'm as good as bulletproof. Nice try. I have access to information most tenured teachers can't even get their hands on. All I have to do is hop on my father's computer for 5 minutes, and your son's academic record is toast. It's a simple proposition, really. I want you to tell your son that he needs to immediately resume our tutoring sessions and break up with Allison. Failure to do so will result in his academic ruin, and you can kiss his future goodbye.
Hello. This is embarrassing, but I need your help with something. Well, I know this sounds a little pathetic, but lately, Julie has been spending a lot of time with Carl. He's been buying her a lot of expensive gifts and trying to win her affection by getting her anything she wants. I'm beginning to think it's working. Well, for the last week or so, Julie's been singing this song. I want to get the CD for her as a surprise. Well, that's just it. All I know is a line she's singing all the time. I want it to be a surprise, so I can't ask her any questions. I was hoping that you could look on the internet or something. The world is full of rational insanity or something like that. Do you think you can help? Hi. So, did you figure out what Julie's favorite band is? Really? That is so awesome. Thanks a lot. What's the name of the band? Great. I'll go pick up a copy later on and leave it on her pillow. Denmark. Denmark. Got it.
Oh, hello. Nice to see you. Oh my, is Tabitha teaching? I guess her father must have pulled a few strings. Well, about 5 or 6 years ago, it was an awful tragedy. Tabitha was in this dance class that Danielle was taking. Oh, she seemed really sweet and took the class very seriously. I think she was contemplating a career in dance. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got thinking about what a little doll Danielle was in her tutu and ballerina slippers. Anyway, Tabitha's little brother. His name was Corey. He was only 18 months old. Tabitha would babysit while her parents worked late. Well, one night, Rex got a call to come to the house. Apparently something had happened to Corey. By the time Rex got there, Mr. Savage had gotten home from work and Tabitha was in hysterics. They found him dead in his crib. It must have been awful for them. Rex was really affected by the event as well. Well, that's just it. Rex was always strangely quiet about what really happened that night. I just assumed it was SIDS or something. It was no more than 2 days later that Tabitha was sent off to a dance camp in Europe or something. We never did find out exactly what happened or where she went. But when she came back, she was a different person. Cold. Barely ever smiled anymore. I mean, Tabitha was smoking and dressing like a punk rocker. She was different. I always wondered if maybe Tabitha was somehow responsible for Corey's death. Tragic and devastating. Tabitha really became one of those kids on the fringe after that. That's why I'm surprised she even went to college, let alone finished it. I can't imagine she'll make a very good teacher either. I certainly wouldn't trust her with my children. Oh, I'm sorry. Is she teaching one of your son's classes?
Oh, hello, it's you again. cut the crap and tell me if I'll see your son at tomorrow's tutoring session. I'm eager to show him some new study methods. Yeah? So what? That was a long time ago. Did he break up with Allison yet or not? I don't have time to gossip with you about my childhood. He had that, what's it called? Crib death, right? He just stopped crying all of a sudden. I thought he was fine. I didn't mean to do anything to him. Listen, lady, I was only 14. My father told me it would be okay. I didn't mean to hurt him, but he wouldn't stop crying. I just wanted him to shut up. All right, you win. I'll back off and let him do what he wants.
Ouch! Oh, I probably deserved that. What did you find in my room this time? I'll tell you what, if you forget this whole incident, so will I. Hey, Mom, what's for dinner? Sure, Mom, whatever. What's up? Everything? What did she say? Oh, that. Yeah. She hates Allison, too? Well, Allison doesn't know about any of this. It's really not fair that she's been getting hosed by Tabitha. Cool. Thanks, Mom. You're the greatest. Okay, Mom. I'll try to be more honest in the future. This was just sort of an uncomfortable situation. Can Allison sleep over this weekend?
Life is filled with difficult choices, and with every one of these choices comes the risk of regret. Regret can remind us of past mistakes in order to avoid making the same bad choices in the future. But sometimes we are forced to live with our mistakes and face the compromises we made, the ones that seemed reasonable at the time, the ones that sometimes rear their ugly heads in ways we could not imagine and cause us to regret once more. My good friend Bree Vandekamp's dinner parties were always the talk of Wisteria Lane. She prided herself on the perfection of everything in her home. From being the perfect host to making the perfect hors d'oeuvres. Although she was comfortable in the knowledge that she threw the best dinner parties on Wisteria Lane, Bree didn't consider herself a competitive person. However, sometimes all it takes is one little thing for someone's true nature to be brought to light.
Hey, welcome. I am so glad you could come. These days, it's harder on me to get here with the family and work and everything.
Oh, I know how you feel. Between work, lunch dates, dinner dates, late-night rendezvous, and the occasional breakfast-in-bed special, I hardly have time to myself.
Edie.
What?
On that note, have you played Texas Hold'em before? Not a bad first round there.
So, seeing as how I won't be able to come to poker night for a while, what do you ladies think about perhaps inviting Daniel Fox? That's no reason to leave an open seat. Besides, it'll be fun to have a male opinion around here, even if it's more likely an opinion criticizing our makeup choices than anything else.
Wow, what a flop.
Personally, I love that we're inviting Daniel. He's gotta be more fun than you all.
I know, he's different than most of the men around here. But it's not the poor guy's fault he's got more style than anyone in this room. Oh, no offense, Gabby. And Bree. Okay, no offense to anyone. It's not like he's intentionally trying to show off by doing things better than you. You know what I mean.
Of course we do, Susan. You're not worried because you have nothing to lose. You've already driven every straight man in your life away.
Another hand. Well played.
It's not that I don't like Daniel. I'm just not used to feeling like I'm competing with a man in that department.
I know what you mean, Bree, but trust me. If a gay guy is really competing with you for a man's attention, there's probably something you don't know about that man. I mean, haven't you heard of Gaydar? When I saw him shopping last week, his clothes were just so perfect. Even the straight men were looking at him instead of me.
That's never a problem for me.
How can you guys be so sure he's gay anyhow? It's not like he's done anything that you could definitively reason one way or the other.
It's about time I headed home. Good night, all.
Hello, neighbor. My garden has been damaged again, and I'm sure some mangy mutt is responsible. I'm sure it was a dog, and come to think of it, the only dog I know of that is left outside during the day to ruin my beautiful garden is Mike Delfino's walking carpet. Any creature that has no respect for the grandeur of a garden such as mine should be put down. You wouldn't allow a dog that bit or mauled your child to live, now would you? If you see that Mike Delfino, you let him know to keep that mutt of his on a leash, or else.